Hi guys, Kevin here. Welcome back to another review. Today we'll be reviewing the Acefast 65-watt Smart PD Charger Hub with GaN technology. This charger is aimed towards power users like me who's using MacBook Pro, or maybe power users like you who's using Windows-based notebook PC that supports USB 4.0 or Thunderbolt 4, as well as Nintendo Switch users. You're not left out because this one supports data and display pass-through through its USB Type-A port as well as the HDMI port, and it comes at an affordable price just under 50 USD. Now, links can be found in the video description if you want to purchase this, but this video is brought to you by Skillshare. More on them shortly. Build-wise, we are looking at the same charger just with different prongs. I have the UK prong as well as the more compact version right here because of its flip-up US prongs right here. Now, the brick is compact in design, it's mostly matte finish with the glossy Acefast logo, the GaN logo, and some detailings on the port right here. On the bottom is basically the laser engraved detailing about the charger itself, but the highlight is definitely on the ports right here. The top side is the main Type-C charging port. On the bottom right here is the basic charging, or you should treat it as a USB 3.0 port that supports, like for example, your USB peripherals like wireless keyboard, mouse, or maybe USB game controller. And this one can support USB hub and data transfer up to 5 gigabits per second. I'll show some examples in the later bit. Now, aside from that, the main highlight of the charger is definitely this port right here, the HDMI port that supports 4K output at 60Hz maximum. But it depends on your streaming device, that your streaming device must support 4K output, as well as your incoming input device like your TV and monitor must support 4K for you to maximize the 4K resolution. If either one of the streaming device and the input device is accepting lower resolution, it will follow that necessary resolution. Now, one thing I like about Acefast right here is basically they are different from other GaN charger brands. They include this fancy cable right here. This is 1.8 meters long, thick nylon braided cable, Type-C to Type-C, and this cable right here supports 100-watt charging. Now, this is overkill because the Type-C port on the Acefast GaN charger right here maximally supports 60 watts, whereas they provide a cable that supports up to 100 watts. So this is more for future-proof, where you upgrade into a future Acefast charger that is much faster in terms of wattage. You can carry on this cable and charge on your power-hungry device in the future. So what's the big fuss about GaN? GaN stands for gallium nitride, a material used in semiconductor that produce less heat at higher power draw and deliver better conversion efficiency from wall AC to your USB DC in return for more power delivery. Other benefit is more parts can be packed closely together for a compact travel product. Today's sponsor is Skillshare, an online learning community with thousands of amazing classes to help sharpen your existing skills or to explore your creativity with new hobbies and topics. I am using the platform to learn more ways of improving my marketing methods and knowledge for my full-time job, as well as to understand how to create better YouTube videos over the weekend. Recently, I watched through a class titled YouTube Success, Script, Shoot and Edit with MKBHD, aka Marcus Brownlee, one of the famous and successful YouTubers on the platform, and how he makes great tech videos. There are benefits to be on board Skillshare, like ad-free video experience so you can stay focused on your class, learn and explore at your own pace, maybe on mobile or desktop at your own conveniences, and new classes are added on a weekly basis, so there's something to explore and learn along the way. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the video description will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare, so you can try it out for yourself. Let's talk about performance. Looking at the main Type-C port right here, the charging technology is based on power delivery standards, so it's compatible with any modern devices. Using the Type-C port alone gives you a maximum 60 watts of charging speed, whereas the Type-A will max out at 5 watts charging speed for a total of 65 watts. Now, here's a quick summary of each port voltage and amperage. Scenario number 1 is connecting to a 4K display and also hooking up with a keyboard. So you can run around in your Animal Crossing doing Animal Crossing stuff, or let's say if you want to search something, you have to go back to your search bar, you want to type something to download, you can use the keyboard instead of the controller because the keyboard is much easier. So Yumi is going to do a demonstration that you can use the keyboard. And it works. Scenario number 2, you're using your MacBook to do some video editing, at the same time using a 4K display to watch Netflix and chill. You have your mouse, keyboard, and also the USB stick right here, so you can do some simple data transfers of like basic videos and picture files. So here's a summary about this charger right here. This is a good practical charger, not only support for charging, but allows data and display pass-through. This is suitable for me for like an Apple MacBook Pro user, but also for you guys out there who's using Windows-based notebook PC with USB 4.0 or Thunderbolt 4 connection. And for Nintendo Switch users, I mean, just look at this comparison right here. So this is the Nintendo Switch dock right here with the charger and the charger size right here. I mean, just look at the Nintendo Switch official charger size and the GaN Charger itself. The GaN Charger is definitely smaller in size. So it's a big world difference. It's going to be a good alternative for you guys if your dock is ever causing you a problem. So, you know, Acefast is there to rescue you. Aside from that, definitely is value for money because they even provide a Type-C cable braided 1.8 meters long C2C that supports 100-watt charging, so you can be future-proof for future chargers that supports faster charging speeds. So I definitely recommend this product right here. Links to purchase can be found in the video description. Comment below, remember to subscribe, and see you guys in the next charger review, hopefully. Till then, sayonara.